This is Nick with Build Brothers Solar and Roofing. Started my digital inspection over here at 3556 Quimby Street. We're in the Point Loma area. We're on top of an architectural asphalt shingle roof. Right off the bat, we can see the significant amount of granule loss that has occurred on this product. So you'll notice that the majority of these shingles, let's see if the video can pick it up. It's really shiny, number one, but you'll notice that all of the granules have completely depleted from the shingle product itself. So essentially what happens is as these shingles start to age, the oils on the shingles start to evaporate, and as those oils evaporate, the granules start to deplete over the years with rain and wind and all that kind of good stuff. As that begins to happen, the fiberglass begins to be exposed, and the waterproofing is greatly affected. And all those granules end up in the gutters, just like they are right now. These gutters are just filled with all the granules from the actual roof itself. And that is the telltale sign that the product has gone well past its life expectancy. And this is happening throughout the entire roof plan. We've had some repairs done over here and over here, as you can tell, but the majority of these shingles are completely missing the granules altogether. So again, this waterproofing has been greatly affected. You can see these ridge caps are all completely torn throughout. We've got some exposed nail holes over here. I also noticed that over here on the solar tube, we've got a nail hole that's missing a nail. That's just leaving a hole in the roof that's going to allow for any kind of moisture and water to come in whenever it rains. You also notice the condition of all the penetrations. You can see how a bunch of mastic has been used to kind of seal these penetrations off. Well, the oils in that product have evaporated and they start to crack, and as those cracks start to occur, water comes down the pipes whenever it rains. Now, we do have some solar panels on this roof. These are going to be removed and replaced by the solar company. I'm going to talk to the homeowner a little bit more about that. We also have these whirlybirds that are on this roof. This is acting as the exhaust ventilation. We're going to be swapping out these whirlybirds for O'Hagan exhaust vents. Your neighbor just had the roof done, so they got these little vents on their roof. Those are those O'Hagan exhaust vents. That's going to act as the ventilation system for this roof. We're going to add at least 2 more vents on this roof just to make sure that the home is properly ventilated along with the product itself. But due to the condition of this product, the age of the material, the lack of granules throughout, and the compromised waterproofing, I am going to recommend a full replacement on this roof. We're going to tear this down to the wood decking. We're going to be replacing this flat little section right here with a TPO material, which is more of a commercial grade product. We just did an entire TPO roof. Not this home, not that home, but the one right next to it. So it's a fantastic product when it comes to waterproofing, especially in an area like this where it's really easy for that water to just kind of find its way to sit. You can tell that the water just kind of ponds in these areas. We want to make sure that we're using a roofing material that's very waterproof. So once we get down to the wood decking, we're going to address any kind of bad wood. Wood repair is always a part of a project. It's one of the unknown variables for any roofing project. So we don't know exactly how much wood is going to be replaced until we tear this roof off. I'll have that conversation with the homeowner as well. Once that is complete, though, we're going to be replacing the felt underlayment that is underneath this roof with a layer of synthetic underlayment. Now, we are an Owens Corning preferred contractor, which means that this roof will come with a 50-year warranty from Owens Corning, but you'll also get the lifetime workmanship warranty from us over at Build Brothers. So once that underlayment is installed, we're also going to be installing brand new drip edge along the entire perimeter. Drip edge is this piece of metal flashing. I'll use your neighbor's roof as an example. So drip edge is this piece of metal flashing right here that allows the water to run off the metal as opposed to just running down the wood consistently. Again, you can see how all these gutters just filled with those granules. Starter shingle is going to be installed along the entire perimeter of the roof, and then the actual roofing shingle gets installed. Once that is all complete, we'll go ahead and paint all the flashings or all the penetrations to match whatever roofing color we end up going with, and then the homeowner will have a roof that they will no longer have to deal with for the next 35 plus years. That is it for my inspection.